Looks like there's a bit of a problem with your car there, Stephen.
Yes, kind of, but looks great, don't you think?
Yeah, you did a great job. All you need now is the engine.
Yeah, but that's a small problem.
Shall we look at some of the parts of the car you mentioned? Look at this. So there's the engine, and the engine is under the...
The bonnet.
And at the back of the car there's the...
The boot.
And there are 4...
Wheels.
And on each wheel...
A tyre.
Okay. Stephen mentioned other things too. The battery, the radiator, the brakes. Perhaps you can draw your own picture of a car and put the names on. But now I want to talk about something different. I want to talk about so.
So?
So watch this and tell me how many times you hear the word so.
So I was thinking, you know I keep asking if I can borrow your car?
Yeah, so?
Well, I thought it would be a good idea to get my own car.
Cars are so expensive, and you haven't got any money.
3 times, is that right?
Yes, that's right. There were 3 so's. Let's start with the first one. Watch again.
So I was thinking, you know I keep asking if I can borrow your car?
Okay, Stephen said so there. So I was thinking. But I'm interested in how Ashley replied. Watch.
Yeah, so?
Stephen said he keeps asking to borrow Ashley's car, and Ashley said, yeah, so.
So?
This kind of so tells us about 2 things that are connected. Look at an example. It was raining, so I took an umbrella. It's like because. Because it was raining, I took an umbrella.
I took an umbrella because it was raining.
Sure. There were other so's there. Let's look at some examples.
So I was thinking,
So where do all these cars come from?
so can we take a look around? Will that be okay? So what do you think, Gavin?
I think you must be crazy, Stephen.
What did you notice about all the so's there, Stephen?
They were all at the start of sentences.
Exactly. We often use so just as a sort of way to show or to let someone know we're going to say something. So, what are we going to talk about next? Like that. We use it a lot.
So, is that all of the so's?
No, there's one more so I want you to look at.
Cars are so expensive, and you haven't got any money.
Ashley said cars are so expensive. We often use so that way, with an adjective. It means something like very. Cars are very expensive.
That's interesting. Or should I say, that's so interesting.
Okay, there's one important thing I want to look at. We say so expensive, so hot, so tall, so with an adjective. But when there's a noun, we don't use so. We use such. Look at this.
Oh, this was such a good idea, Stephen. Think of all the money we're going to save on car repairs.
Such a good idea.
That's it. With a noun, we say such, like such a good idea, such a great book, such horrible weather.
Okay, I get that.
And that brings us to our last example. Watch this.
Hey, Ash, what about this one?
Stephen, that is such an old banger. It hasn't even got a boot.
So Ashley said such an...
Old banger.
Yeah, for a terrible old car like that, we can say old banger.
Well, my car's not an old banger, even if it hasn't got an engine.
Okay, Stephen.
Thanks, Rob.